Here with Big John, and welcome back to my channel. And if you like what you see, leave a comment. And if you don't like what you see, leave a comment. This is kind of a replacement for the normal Southmont Borough Council meeting that's normally the third Wednesday of every month, but they had theirs last Monday. So Dad and I are going to the Lorain Borough Council meeting. We are officially late, so we're going to see if we can get up there, and hopefully they will either get the meeting started and allow me to speak or allow him to speak. And you know, that's one of the easiest ways to silence us, is to not allow us to speak. But you know, running a few minutes behind, of course, but that's okay. We'll get up there and do that thing. So Lorain Borough is where our roots in this town are. That's where my dad was born and raised. I lived down there for a few years, and never been to a meeting down here. So we're just gonna head down here, and we're going up the hill now, up Ohio Street. Yeah, we are officially running a few minutes behind, and of course I'll walk in as soon as public comment is over, and they won't let me speak because that's usually okay. That's cool. Good with that. And you know, they have not. The roads have not. Ohio Street has not been touched. If it has been, there's no salt on it because it's pretty slimy. I've seen several vehicles break traction, and Dad, how are those Dunlops holding up today? They giving us good traction?
They're not Dunlops.
Coopers or whatever they are. What are we rolling on, Coopers? Those BF Goodrichs I ran for a couple of years, man. Those were pretty good tires. So let's see what Green Valley Street looks like. Yay! Let's see what Green Valley Street looks like. Yep. Heading up here to Lorain Borough. Roads are, I don't think this has been touched. Does it look like it's been touched? It doesn't look like it's been touched to me. So you know, gotta make sure you follow every resident has to follow every single rule, you know. That's what they're all about, you know. Gotta follow the rules. Easy. So there's a handicap person parked there. Pull right there next to the Bronco, I guess. Okay, you okay?
And then another thing, you said that you don't know about where Cooster took the truck. I was here for that meeting, and he's told you all that he took it to Sabo's. You're here saying, well, I don't know where John Cooster took that. He took it to Sabo's, and you all knew that. I was at that meeting. I have the whole thing. I have it all, what went on at the meeting.
You mean the last meeting I said about
The last meeting that you
Cooster
just
took
had.
it to Sabo's?
Yeah, and you said that you didn't know where he took it. You did.
Forgot.
We had inspected.
Oh my
we had
gosh.
he rust proof and everything for us. Yeah, we had inspected at Sabo's.
Yeah, they had inspected there.
And you took it down there to get it undercoated again. I heard it.
Well, it wasn't again. I mean, it's the first time he undercoated. The last time it was undercoated was, I believe, up at Gary Windows.
The understanding I got, it was down at Sabo's that Cooper took it down there. And one more thing, and then I'm done. Okay. Why is it that you guys left 2 people in the use the trucks for personal use.
And who was that?
Well, okay, Don, he didn't have a vehicle for a week, so you guys left him use the white truck here. You left little Cooster use it to move the stuff over to his house in Ferndale. When did we start using personal use for the trucks here in the borough?
Okay, first of all, Dominic, he didn't have his truck. He had it for 2 days, the weekend. He said, could I borrow it? I said, yeah, but I said, you have to have it back here by the weekend, which he did. He brought it back.
Well, what would have happened if it would have wrecked? Whose fault would that have been? Would it have been us borough people paying more money to get another truck fixed?
No, when,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
okay, I understand that. That's a valid point. Anything else?
No, I'm done.
Okay. Anyone,
Public comments?
yes?
I have a comment, okay? I own the house on 393 Lorain Street, okay? Now, I don't appreciate getting a stack of charges from the local district magistrate, okay? Now, I don't think it's right. Now, tell me who complained?
Me,
You did?
yes.
Okay, that's fine.
And I complained to you many times.
Wait a minute.
Place is caving in.
Yeah, it's caving
And
in. You stand there, you tell me on the damn phone, I'll give you what it's worth, $200 fucking dollars.
That's
So
not
you're
right.
telling,
What's the language?
so wait a minute. You turn around, I'll give you something for it. $200? You want me to give it to you?
Yeah, 'cause that's
For
all it's worth.
$200?
That's all it's worth.
Over my goddamn dead body.
What's your language?
He doesn't have to watch his language. The First Amendment protects
My
his...
First Amendment rights, I am allowed to use any language I so choose to do. If it upsets you, too bad. Too bad, Steve.
No.
No, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna
Shut the fuck up while he's talking. Let him speak for his 5 minutes.
We don't put up with that kind of language.
Oh, yes, you will.
Oh, no.
Yes, you will.
Hey, I'll tell you right
Is he,
now.
Mike, is he a council member? Is Hannick a council member?
Yes, everyone's in the
Okay, so listen to me. I will sue you if you so dare as censor him. Mark my words. You can ask your mayor how many different municipalities I've sued.
I
Okay?
don't know who you are, dude.
I'm John Anthony Klanch, Steve.
That's my son.
You stood on the street and offered me $300 for that house.
Max, yes.
No. And I told you $30,000 for you. So you know what, Steve? Go
You said-
fuck yourself.
Last conversation we had there about 5
Go
years
fuck
ago,
yourself. No, it wasn't 5 years ago.
You said,
Okay, keep talking.
go ahead.
First of all, it's his
you
time to
take care
speak.
of it.
First of all, Steve, it's his time to speak. So let him speak.
Said,
Let him
You would
speak.
take care of
Don't
me.
you
Ron,
dare
you said
interrupt
you
him.
would take care of me. You said if I cut the grass for you every
Yeah, I
time
did.
asked
I
you,
did.
you
I did.
pay me
I did.
$100.
Could you wrangle him in, please?
Finish. Give him his 5
Please.
minutes.
Well, let me
You can
say this.
interject whatever
Please,
you
let
want.
him shut up. Please,
You
shut him
gotta
up, Mike,
remember.
please.
That house has been in my family how many years? My parents, grandparents, the whole 9 yards, right? Okay? Now, you don't know how many times before my mother passed away, after my dad died, called me complaining about you as a neighbor, okay?
Never done nothing to her.
Yeah, you did. You cut down her shrubs. Please, yeah,
You
Mike,
cut
thank
down-
you. Thank you.
You
Let him
reached
finish.
over,
Just
you
let him
cut
finish,
down
please.
a Rosa Sharon bush that my father planted for her many years ago. Now, I know this isn't relevant to what's going on here, but it helped precipitate the issue and the problem,
Would you
okay?
mind backing up a little bit? You're hovering over her space. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, you know,
The Rosa Sharon bushes were going into my fence.
Mike.
they weren't on, Mike.
All right,
They were
stop.
that far from it.
Let him finish. When he is done talking, you can reply.
You
I do
know-
not want to sit here all goddamn night because you
don't
two want to argue. I will throw you both out. Knock it off. Finish, please.
Okay? The Rosa Sharon bush is incidental at this point. Okay? At this point is, I got a damn stack of damn charges. Okay? Because you're such a good damn neighbor. If you were any kind of neighbor, you would have called me and said, hey, John, I'll try and help you out. You know what you did? You know what I got the attitude from you was? Screw you. You told me one time, the bank, now you told me, the bank told you the house was worth $800. I said, okay, were you inside the house? No, I wasn't inside. How could you come up with a value when you weren't even in it? So as far as I'm concerned, I'm not happy about any of this. Okay? You and Mike Jacobs. I know Mike was bitching too. Okay? Now, all you really did with all of this was make one hell of a goddamn enemy. Okay? You will never get that property.
I don't care.
Hey,
I want the
Wait,
house.
hey, he's not done.
Okay.
Finish everything you want to say, and then he'll respond. We're already about halfway through the time. So.
Okay? So, I don't know what you want. I don't know what you expect. And if you think because you're on Borough Council, you're some kind of big tough guy, you don't scare me. I'm not afraid of you, Steve. Okay? You sit there and look at me. Hey, that's fine. Okay? I don't appreciate this. Okay? I don't appreciate it the way you did it. Okay? Like a backstabbing, throat-cutting prick is what you call it. Plain English. Okay? I'm going to tell you what. If George Petrie was still alive to this day, I wouldn't have his kind of shit. I wouldn't have a damn fistful of letters. Now, you think you're smart? You really think you're smart, don't you? Huh?
No, I'm wishful.
Huh?
Are you done?
What else do you have? Do you have anything else you want to bring up? So he can reply?
Who technically, did you file the charges? Did you file the charges directly? Or did you, tell me, would you tell me the process that you did and what you did, why I have all of these charges against me? What did you do? Speak your piece.
All right. I brought it up to council many, many times. I just come back on council, by the way, so I brought it up to council. John, I've asked you for years and years to do something with it. It's falling down. You says, well, you know, that garage is really good. You know, you wanted me to buy the place. I wasn't going for that kind of money whenever the estimators said it's not worth anything.
The estimators?
Yeah.
Did you have somebody go on that
A friend of
property?
mine.
A friend of yours?
No, he didn't go on your property. He drove by. He did not go on your property. Period. He said it's worth the $200 at the land it sets on.
Who is this person?
Well, I don't think that concerns you.
Yeah, it
It
does.
does.
Well,
Yeah, it does.
it does.
Name
Yeah,
them.
it does.
Name them.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It'll come out,
All right.
Dad. It'll come out. Don't worry, it'll come out. We'll get it out.
I've asked you for years and years on the phone to do something with it.
I say you want
Yeah.
to. You always
Yeah.
tell me you want to buy it. You want to buy it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I want to buy it. I want to buy it.
Yeah, buy it and tear it down. You knew that.
I don't
Your
care
own-
what you do with
Hey,
it,
John,
Steve.
wait. Let me finish now. Your own cousin up there, Jackie, I know she's called you many, many times on it and told you about it. Because I talked to her
Now
all
he's
the
speaking
time.
for Jackie.
Huh?
Now he's speaking for family.
No,
You leave my cousin out of this.
I'm telling you what she told me. I'm telling you what she told me. She had called you many,
You're
many...
full of shit. You're lying.
I
You're a
am.
liar. I'll call you a liar right to your
All right,
face.
let's stop.
That's enough.
Okay, let's get to a
Be
point.
quiet a
How
little
about
bit.
that?
Now you're holding my
All right,
fucking ear.
we're gonna
Oh,
stop
get
here.
earplugs.
I do want to speak too. by the
Everybody
way.
want to pay
No,
attention a
I'm gonna
second?
talk to him.
Let's get to a point. What is the point?
No.
What's your point that you're trying to make? Is there something that you would like from us? Is there something you
Yeah,
want to
I
do?
want all this shit dropped.
Well, that is with Laurel Management right now. That is the person who deals with all the codes enforcement. It has to go through them. How many properties are they dealing with right now for us?
A good bit. That's
Okay.
who pressed all the
That's
charges.
who
Right
that's who
now,
wrote the
are
charges.
they all doing them right now?
Yes.
Okay.
There's eight. There's about 8 properties right now. that
Name
have
'em.
gone to- He has
Name
the
them.
list. I don't have the list. I don't
Give me a
have the
list. I want to see it.
Can I finish talking?
Sure.
I just asked
So-
a question.
That's where it went. Laurel Management, they're the codes enforcement. They're the ones that are dealing with it. They're the same people that dealt with everything with the ice cream shop down there and everything else. They handle all the code stuff. We have the universal building code is what we adopt, and they enforce that. So that's what we hired them for. That's what they're doing. We had a list of about 100 houses in this borough that are all going through that process. Right now, we started with the first 8 that were defined by council and voted on are the first ones to deal. And that's what happened. So that's where we are at this point. So anything that has to deal with those charges have to be addressed with Laura, not us, because that's out of our hands.
You know, in 1971, okay, I wanted to get the permit for the garage before I got married. Do you know what I went through? The same bullshit with the damn borough council. They said you can't build a garage, you can't build a garage. I built a garage up there, didn't I? Okay, this was before your time. Probably Steve was just a kid then when that happened. Okay, I've been through it. I mean, they elect you guys as officials, and they make you a councilman, mayor, whatever, and you think you're Judge Judy, Judge Wapner, or whoever. You're going to rule the goddamn world. You're going to tell everybody what to do.
I mean, if that's what you think, whatever. I do the most volunteering for this municipality than anybody does.
I know you do.
Not me. I do what's right for the taxpayer, and that's my point. That's why I'm here, is to look out for every single taxpayer in this borough. So, you know, everybody has an issue. Everybody's doing the right things, coming it, bringing it to the council. I'm stating what we did. That's what happened. That's what council did. That's who you have to address to deal with those charges.
I physically can't do nothing with that house right now. I can't do nothing. Okay? If you expect me to do something, there's worse than the other. I'm sorry, Mike.
I get it. And there's a lot of houses in the same predicament. But unfortunately, we have people up on our backs all the time. Lorain Borough is a shithole. You drive through Lorain Borough, everything's falling apart. Everybody in this municipality has houses that they own. They don't even live here. They're in proper management companies, Section 8, the whole damn 9 yards. And everybody comes and bitches to us, clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. So here we are, we start trying to clean it up, and we get yelled at. We get thrown under the bus by Michelle Boyd, who probably cost the borough about $4,000 some odd in attorney's fees for all her bullshit right to knows that she wanted to put in. You know, people, the problem is people who are in the wrong come to these meetings and argue with everybody instead of coming ahead of time and fixing the problem. You know, everybody knows what properties have been a piece of shit in this borough for 20 years. I've been on council for 20 years. None of them houses have changed. More of them got worse. But nobody ever wanted to do anything. Now we're trying to, and we're assholes for doing that too.
Before it got to where it's at, he did want to buy it, and I was going to sell it to him.
But that's a personal matter.
Okay,
that's not a council
personal matter. But
yes.
The whole damn thing of it is, he dances me around, and now, you know, he sticks one in me, and I'm supposed to be nice about it.
Well, here's the thing. That has to do with a property that you own and a personal matter between the two of you. Here is a right to know request from Mr. Klanch that's going to cost solicitor dollars to ask questions about us following a legal process that we have in place to do what we have to do with those properties. And that's fine. It's great. You have every right to do this. But I have every right to call out all the bullshit wasted taxpayer money that people use this for.
But the taxes paid at the property, so we paid for you to do that, Mike. So
that's fine.
So
whatever.
that's why.
I am just pointing it out.
I understand
Just
that.
like I'm pointing out about Michelle Boyd's bullshit and her wasted taxpayer money.
That's one.
She's in the goddamn wrong too.
Mike.
And she comes up here yelling at us.
Don't yell at me, first of all.
I am telling you, hey, you guys came in here yelling.
It's one right to know request.
Great. It's
one.
We will take care of it.
Thank you.
But I am telling you.
Can I speak? Let me know when I can speak.
I still call the bullshit out.
Let me know when I can speak. Can I speak? Is it my turn now? Because I came to speak also. Okay. I'll make it quick. Okay. The first thing I want to point out. Okay, is my name's John Klanch. I live at 104 Delia Street in Southmont. Okay. I want to point out something that, you know, for whatever reason, there's a street named Klanch Street. Okay? And I want to point out the process now that you're putting my father under. Okay? So, for whatever it's worth, he has criminal charges he is facing in magistrate court. Okay? And if he is found guilty, okay, he would have to pay fines on those charges. Okay? Now, you guys want a solution to the house, right? You guys want something done to it, right? Well, if he's facing jail time, or if he's facing being put in jail over the property being that way, what do you think he's going to do? Pay the fines, or do you think he's going to put him under the property? He's going to pay the fines, okay? And Mike brought up a very, very, very valid point. LLCs and property management and absentee landlords, right? That's a problem you guys don't want, right? Well, you guys have a process, right? And there's that old saying that if you're a carpenter and the only tool you have is a hammer, the whole world suddenly becomes a nail, right? You really don't want to deal with an LLC with that property, do you? You really don't, do you? Well, you guys fucked around. Now you're going to find out, okay? So maybe an LLC is going to buy that property. You ever think of that? Okay. And then you know what? They can chase their tails forever trying to find somebody that owns it for the fines and all the bullshit, okay? And it'll sit there the way it is forever. Do you know what? Don't you interrupt me. This is my time to speak. Just sit there and shut up. It's my time to speak.
Don't be telling me to shut up. I wasn't going to.
Okay. Here's the way I see this, seriously, okay? He is a borough council member. He is using his elected position to harass a taxpayer, okay? And you will address that in federal court. I promise you, Steve. Do you have insurance?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay. You have insurance for yourself for the actions you do on this council? And I'll write to no request that, Mike, see if he's covered under the insurance or if he has his own personal insurance, okay? I've known Mike for a very long time. He's one of my personal friends. That's why I really don't care the way he spoke to me, okay? Because we'll speak to each other like that in a personal conversation if we don't see eye to eye, okay? I got no problem with that. Mike, look, I got no problem with you talking to me like that because it needed to be said, okay? I will address the elephant in the room. Is the house a problem? Yes, okay? It is a problem, okay? Am I happy about this? No, I'm not, okay? I have ideas and I have some solutions, okay? I've told you my ideas and my solutions. It would probably be very amicable to everybody, okay? But the problem is, okay, threatening to put somebody in Cambria County Jail and using that tool as a weapon, okay? That's the problem we have here. What he said about Petrie, okay? Petrie would have come to him and he would have look, John, we have a problem. Let's work this out, okay? Like real men do, handshake. That's what you guys expect. You guys are all old school and that's what we expect, okay? But you go and you got to tell the principal, tattletale, you won't do anything. You won't do anything. I want it my way. You want it your way? Okay, bud, okay? Game on. I like challenges like this, okay? And seriously, when you go home tonight, or you can ask Mike, okay, Google Klanch RV, and you'll see all the different officials that have been held accountable, okay? Mike's worried about $100 worth of taxpayer dollars to the solicitor. Who is your solicitor, by the way? You can just raise your hand.
He's not even here.
Okay. Who is your solicitor, by the way?
Alex Cervisco.
Okay. I mean, if it costs him $100 for you to give me those information, you know how and I can tell you this, you know how you can avoid the solicitor charging you for the right to know request? Just give me the information. Just hand it to me. Just go, here's the information. Okay, this is what you want to see. You don't have to fight me for it because it's nothing. All I asked for was all the properties that are.
It's not a fight. It just goes through him, and he has a charge in the whole nine. I mean,
I understand.
That's why when I told you when you came to talk to me about coming here, I said, come in here, sit down, and ask to speak with counsel, and we can work this out before it turned into this.
I brought him because it's his place, and I can't speak. You know what I mean? But
I'm aware. I tried to mitigate the situation. So you have every right to do everything that you've done.
I'm speaking also because I agree with you guys. Okay, hold on a second, Dad. I'm speaking. It's my turn. I agree there's a problem, okay, and I would be absolutely willing, speaking, okay, because I'm the one that's eventually going to handle the whole problem, okay, because I'm willing to work with anybody outside of a magistrate's courtroom, outside of criminal things, okay. We can all talk, okay, but you put us in front of a judge, y'all can seriously go find a cactus dildo to sit on. Seriously, I'm serious. You won't get anywhere with me or with him if you drag us into court and you try and do it through the magistrate. You want to talk to us and work with us? Okay, you want a real solution? We're willing to talk about that. Seriously, okay? Not you. No, you started it. No. I'll talk to Mike or I'll talk to anybody else, but not you. You don't get to talk about it. You can vote on it, but you don't get to talk about it. You don't speak to him. You don't speak. Seriously? Oh, by the way, I'm going to say this, okay? And then I will send you guys correspondence too, okay? No officials from Lorain Borough are permitted on that property at any time for any reason. You are officially trespassed. I will send you the official notifications. Steve, I'll send yours personally to your home, okay? Mike, if you need to get on there for any reason, just contact me, okay? Whatever, okay?
I don't deal with that stuff. I
understand, but seriously, okay? I will trespass you guys if I don't want anybody on that property, okay? And if the codes enforcer was on that property and he didn't have a search warrant. That's a Fourth Amendment violation, and we'll talk. But seriously, if we can get this out of court, then we can come up with a solution. And if not, if you're going to make it painful for him, it can be just as painful for the town, for the borough, and we don't want that. We want to be, you know. So thanks. Thank you for your time, guys. Merry Christmas too.
Excuse me for 1 minute. Have you seen the house and the garage lately?
I'm not
There is
going to
no
address
roof.
you,
No,
Steve.
wait. There is no roof on the house.
Yeah, there is.
No,
There is.
it's
Yes,
caved in.
yes, there is a roof on the house.
It's caved in.
Don't lie. There's a roof on the house.
There's
Partial.
not a-
There's. Don't lie. There's a roof on the house.
There's not a complete
Don't exaggerate. Don't
There's
exaggerate.
not.
Let's stop.
Never
Thank you,
mind.
Mike.
Stop, please, because I just want to get past this point and let's
All
move
I
on
gotta
to this meeting.
say is my closing statement is, I am not happy about this. I didn't want this to ever be like this, and I apologize if I am incensing anybody, you know? And if you don't like it, go fuck yourself. That's simple. That's my personal words.
You've known him longer than I have.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't even know where the house is.
What's that?
I don't even know where the house is.
No,
that
the
you're
only
talking
one
about.
the only one that knows me a long
No.
time is Frankie.
What's next?
Okay.
Yeah, I
All
don't.
right,
I'm older than him.
Authorization to
but
approve the bills that were
I
paid
don't know.
between
I
November
don't
and
even.
this year,
You don't
December
want to know me.
15th this year.
I don't give a
Various,
you're not.
also
Oh, I
paid the
don't
unpaid
fuck
bills
either.
from various
Oh,
funds.
I don't even.
Approved
You don't have to
payroll.
know.
I'll make that motion.
Listen, you little fucker. Well, what's your name?
You guys want to talk? Go outside.
Steve
Thank you.
approved, and we need a second on it. He approved the bills,
I'll second.
second by Mike Hammers. Any questions? And also, we have to do payroll separate. I can't vote on North and Frank, so we approved payroll.
One second.
Approval of the payroll. Well, and Rose, I can't vote on it because it involves me and North and Frank. Okay. To approve the payroll for Rose Noon. Approved by Bill, second by Frank. And for John Chanda. Motion by Terry, second by Billy. And for Frank Krassick.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Mike Hammers, approved by, second by Bill. Now we have to do roll call since we involved money.
Yep.
Okay, abstain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now approval of the minutes of the last meeting, which you have in your packet.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Michael Hammers, approved by Steve Hannick, second. Okay, the mayor and the police report, there should be copies.
Yeah, it's passed around. Billy, yeah, that there. Pass that around right there. Seen it? You guys seen it?
Yeah. And we have nothing as far as the mayor and police report. So we didn't, the police report, the financial reports. Yeah, we have no fire chief reports. Usually we get something from Oakland, but we got nothing yet this month, so just have the police report. All right, the financial reports is in your packets.
I make a motion to accept those reports.
Okay, motion by Steve Hannick to accept that. Financial reports, second by Terry Kaufman. Now, as you said, the fire chief, we have no reports on that. And as far as the park commissioner's report, Michael?
Park's still closed. Nothing really going on up there. Start back up in the spring. Still looking into those garbage cans that I want to get for around the park and around the playgrounds, the ones with cement in, so we don't have the trash problems. But once I have them, I'll bring them to council for approval and
Okay.
take a look at them.
Street lights and safety, there's really nothing. Do you have any information, Mike, that you gave that at the street light pole out there? I
Yeah.
called that 800 number. Sometimes it takes a few days.
Yeah.
Because you call, they answer it there in New York or wherever they're at.
It's definitely something with the sensor on there because it seems like it's almost like getting too much lights from somewhere that it just keeps like flashing off, so.
Okay. Now, as far as the borough property, we went over the right to know information. And our solicitor's not here, so we can't go into any kind of details of it. And
So on that borough property right to know, you're saying? What was the right to know? You have it?
It's on Public Alex's house.
At the table.
Yeah, give Mike that.
Did you guys get a chance to take a look at this? Yeah, take a look at that. That's exactly what he's requesting, is any correspondence or anything like that. I mean, if we have that stuff and council wants to go through the process of making a motion, you just sort it through our files, whatever we have, and give it to him. We can just make that motion now and solve that problem.
yeah, I know we've got nothing from Laurel on this, so.
I mean, anything that we have from the solicitor, basically, with whatever, do we have information on the list that we sent to Laurel? Or any of that stuff, because that would have been on part of that, right?
Yeah, let's do this.
So that's what it is. Okay.
Laurel, sometimes you have to call and ask them what's going on, most of the time.
And do we have an opposition to providing that documentation? If that's all the documentation that was provided,
No,
then council make a motion.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor of that?
Aye.
All right, we'll get your information.
Okay, report by the engineer, he's not here today, and the solicitor is not here also. As far as correspondence, concerning that email from John Klanch, wanting to know his the right to know information on Lumen Street. We've all gone over that.
Yep.
That's going to be reviewed by Alex. Special committees, really we have none. And unfinished business, we put an ordinance in for the new tax site for 2026. And it's going to go to 8 mills. Now, the taxes haven't been raised in Lorain Borough. We haven't raised them since 2005. So it's just a matter to keep our heads above water. We have to go with that tax site. And roughly it's going to be, the person may pay anywhere from $30 to maybe $50 more a year. And we painstakingly went over the budget and everything to try to get this taken care of, and that's what we committed.
Sit down.
Now also in your packet, there's a letter here that we're going to be sending out to the residents. Addressing the tax change and what change we're going to make for next year. These are going to be mailed out by U.S. mail once we get the approval of council. And basically it's about the tax and cleanup day for next year. And also a program we want to do for the veterans in the borough. Mike wants to put up a plaque somewhere up in where the amphitheater is going to be, with all the veterans' names on it, past and present.
It's a research project, basically, is where we're at with it. There's digging in the list and trying to find the archives. So if anybody knows anybody, that letter should help.
Right. And we want to do that because that's the least we can do to honor our veterans. Okay, now any questions on any of that? Now, Alex, what do you have for us?
Me,
Yes.
I have a tax ordinance.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have discussed that.
So whenever we're ready for that, are we there now?
Over there.
Yeah. me to read this, Alex?
Yeah, I'll go. Be it ordained and directed by the Council of Lorain Borough, Cambria County, Pennsylvania, the following. Lorain Borough Council is authorized by Section 1310, of the Borough Code to adopt this ordinance. The tax being the same is hereby levied on all real estate within the Borough of Lorain subjected to taxation for the fiscal year 2026 as follows. Tax rate for general purposes shall equal the sum of 20 mils of each dollar of assessed valuation. That a tax being the same is hereby levied on all earned income for taxation for the fiscal year 2026 as follows. Tax rate for earned income shall be 0.5% on all earned income. That per capita tax being the same is hereby levied on all residents subject to taxation for the fiscal year 2026 as follows. Per capita tax for residents shall be $5. That a flat rate occupation tax and the same is hereby levied on all persons subject to taxation for fiscal year 2026 as follows. The flat rate occupation tax for all persons shall be $10. That for the expenses, salaries, and wages for fiscal year 2026, the amounts appropriated for the revenues available for fiscal year 2026 and for the purposes set forth and itemized in the budget form on file in the Borough office and passed by Council of Lorain Borough, that any ordinance or part of it, any ordinance that conflicts with this ordinance or any part is hereby repealed insofar as the same affects this ordinance. Adopted this 15th day of December 2025 by the Borough of Lorain. You need a motion to,
I'll second.
you did adopt the budget, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, then go ahead.
Last meeting, yes.
Roll call.
Oh, I'm sorry. John Chanda,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Billy,
Yeah.
Terry,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes. I don't know.
Frank.
Yeah.
Okay, any other things from council here? Because pretty much, Alex, anything else from you?
No, nothing else.
Okay. Now, each of us have to sign this. Do we have to sign the original? Do you have the
Yeah,
original?
you sign that one, just pass that one around.
Okay. Anything else from anybody? Well, do I make a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I make that motion.
I'll second it.
Well, thank you, everyone. Okay. We'll all have to sign this.
Let's see if I can on YouTube.
Get it all. Hey, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Figure it out.
Oh,
Good work.
The whole damn thing of it is, you know, there was a damn Look at this goddamn pack of letters. Did he follow him?
No, I did, like I said, it
That's
went to
Laurel
Laurel
Management.
Management. That's why I said everything's in Laurel Management's hands right now. I mean, it's a conversation with them and they can work it. I mean, that's who I would talk to. Seriously. Have a conversation with them and say, hey, you know, I mean, it's a good idea to have that conversation to say, look, this is what I'm willing to do. What can we do? How do we keep this out of court? You know how.
Well, I mean,
You know of all people.
I mean, you know,
Yes.
That's legal?
This is, you know,
yeah, the scratch is off.
I mean, it's
We can hand-
goddamn
you know, we can-
January. You tell me what the hell you're
All
gonna
right,
do.
no, and even in July, it goes to 30 days, 30 days, 30. It's a mess. The
But, you know,
whole shebang's a mess.
I can't,
I know.
You know what?
A lot of people are in that same boat too.
No, I don't even know. My health is bad. You know? I
know.
can't, you know, if I could, do you think I like that fucking place looking like it does?
No, and nobody does. And I mean, I get it.
the
I get
question I
it.
have is,
But don't
Cassandra's.
backdoor me.
No, I know.
You know, somebody could,
Like I
you
said, we
all those houses on Lorain Street.
There's a lot of houses
I
everywhere.
understand. They all, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna say it in a million words. That cocksucking Mike fucking Jake.
No, that was me.
Better
My
watch
fault.
his mouth.
That was me.
That's all I got.
I'm playing golf.
Me and him don't ever get along.
I'm gonna
He
tell you right
he
now.
hates me, so
You know
don't
what? Me
feel
and
bad.
Pete were like this. I don't know if you didn't know.
No, I know, yeah, I knew him.
Me and Pete were like, I just talked to his son today, to be exact. Him and his little boy, Bob and I are friends, not Billy, the one in Richmond. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you right now, the bullshit that I put up with this furry years ago. Okay, now again, you know, I mean, I'll tell you right now, these people up at that Laurel bullshit, that's a big joke. I mean, you know.
Here's the problem that we've had.
I understand.
I mean, we've tried for years. We've tried to have the mayor go out and address these things. Yeah, it's recording still. Yeah, if you don't mind. I mean, so we've had the mayor do it. We've tried in so many different avenues to try and address this. Whether you
Was
go
there
out
any
and
money
talk
to fix the damn thing up? Was there any money anywhere?
to fix them up. Where the money comes from is being able to go into it. Thank you. Being able to go into it and find a way to get it tore down, whether it's grant money or something like that. That's why I asked, what do you have in terms of liens on it? Because if you don't have liens on it, it's easier to go through and get rid of it. The problem with a lot of the houses that we have in the borough is all the liens.
I just had one taken off of it.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
wasn't very much, but it was on there. It was already even.
yeah,
It's a long story.
and that's where it is.
We'll figure something out, but you know what I mean? It's, you get bullied, you know what I mean? And, you know, I mean, you know.
You have to talk to them, and
I
it's
understand.
gonna. I mean, the other people that are on there too, and they're in the same boat. And the list, it's just we're gonna keep going through the cycle. And the problem we had originally when we first started with them was we had to spend money to go after the houses. Nobody on council wanted to spend the money to do that. So let's let the mayor do it. Let's let this do it. You can. I ain't knocking on somebody's house. Your house looks like shit, bro. Everybody shooting you or something. You know,
Yeah.
you never
No,
know.
I got you.
Any more
Yep. Yep. No, I
But
understand.
that's exactly what it is. But I mean,
Yeah, like I said, you know, like,
talk to them.
business is business, you know what I mean? And,
When's
you know,
the court date?
January. I'll address it.
Give them a call.
Oh, well,
I mean, because
We'll address
if
it
they're
there,
willing to work
you know.
and say, okay, well, maybe we can just request a continuance, and if something, you know,
We'll address
the
it there.
The winter thing sucks.
yeah, we'll address it there, you know.
You know, you think, I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I don't like it. I really don't. I mean, like I said, there's
Marco's
just,
not here, so you have to
like
sign
I
this
said,
too.
when I got so damn pissed off, I want to buy it, and he don't come across with the money. And now all of a sudden it was like, oh, fuck you, you're gonna give it
Well,
to me.
and see, that's that's a lot of problems that we've had in the borough stems from that, because there's the fine line between the neighbor dispute thing.
Here's where I'm
Right,
at.
yeah.
We're here. We're going forward.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're not. I don't want.
No.
I'm not looking back.
No. No.
You know, do I like to raise hell? You're fucking right, I do. But that's the way it is.
Well, I assumed that.
It's not a thing. Let me say this, okay? It's not a thing of raising hell. It's look, be fair, okay? You know what I mean? And respect some lineage. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know, it ain't Hannock Street.
And I think that's the way that it's going to work, is talking to them, because, like I said, we outsource them to do what we have to do because we can't do it. You know?
I want to say this too, okay? And they don't handle. Everybody's using them now, okay? And they have been a real problem, okay? In fact, Southmont and Westmont are done with them. Okay, there's another
We were with
agency.
We were with COG before we were with Laurel, and it was the same thing with them.
There's another agency or something that's starting up new, I guess, out of Westmont. I don't know what it is. I'll find out. I mean, okay, you know, I'll find out. You know.
Problems is when somebody's got a problem or an issue. Maybe there is an issue that they can't do what they should do or have to do. And then they turn around and somebody comes down and jumps on your back. You know?
Well, it boils down to communication being the biggest issue. Nobody's talking here. Like it's not this conversation before it gets to this point. It's always the conversations had after that point. And it's the same thing that happened with the ice cream shop. We were accused of turning them in, and somebody said something about it. They were down there doing work, and what are you supposed to do? That's what happened. It went to the management. It had nothing to do with us. I mean, what are we supposed to do? We're using our management company to do what they're supposed to do, and that, we're hoping for the best.
I can tell you where it comes from. Okay, when it's years of you guys either not looking the other way or finding solutions that don't use something like that, and then all of a sudden you start using solutions like that.
No.
You know,
Change.
You get
change really impacts when you do it like
right,
that.
and I understand. You know, but this, I got to be honest with you. I don't think this is a good solution to make something criminal when you want an overall solution. Because, you know, like, I mean, would you put...
That's in the magistrates.
I understand that, but, you know...
That's how they do that. That's another...
And, you know, like...
That's a whole other conversation about the legal system.
You put somebody on their back, you know, you put an animal on its back and it's getting attacked, you know, I mean, it's going to want to, you know...
Yeah.
So that's all, you know what I mean? So, hey, listen... And let me say this too. You and I have had the conversation. I've told you my hands are tied. You know what my intentions have been, but you know we're getting there, okay? But you know, so
Well, let me know what happens.
Absolutely.
I mean, keep us posted.
I'm sure you subscribe, so I'm sure you'll see it.
Yeah, one thing about Borough, they don't tell us what they're doing.
I understand that.
You have to call.
Listen, and let me say this to you. I know you guys are listening. I know that they have been a problem for many municipalities, okay? And they sometimes tend to pick on people, okay? They get one property owner, they think, okay, and that is what's happening here also, okay? So they picked on, okay, they'll just, you know, so that's, I get it. There are better solutions for a lot of things, and they're not one of them, okay? And if anybody wants to talk to me, talk to me off my record or whatever about what I feel, why they exist, okay? There's, there are people around here that know what they know, and there are, you know, certain things, and that was a just look who the solicitor for them who that is, you know. So he's got his fingers in every. Old Matlock has his fingers in everything. So.
I hope you don't fall.
But.
Stay there. Stay there.
Merry Christmas to you.
You too, thank you. Okay.
Sorry if I offended you.
Now you can sit back down.
I don't want to sit.
Yeah, okay.
Got your keys to open
You guys have the tiniest little council room in here, but it works.
We were trying to get a grant for a building.
Should get one,
but
yeah.
we're still working on trying to get the other half of our grant for our amphitheater.
Backstage. That's where the borough building can be. For
Well,
this.
it was going to be. It was
The green room.
on the upper part. There was going to be a building. We were going to do like basketball courts and the whole nine in there.
There's where I live, Mike.
It'll still happen,
Right there.
you know.
Right now?
Yeah.
Where's that?
I'm in the Octane. Not in Addison. I mean, you got his
I've
address.
been there. Right?
No, I don't think you've ever been down it. No, I don't think you ever went down with me. We can go down though if
I
you
got a
want.
lake in my front yard.
He lives right on the Octane.
I'm on
So.
the lake. You know, that's why I'm never up here. That's why.
If I had a lake house, I'd be there too.
Yeah.
Seriously, my closest neighbor's a quarter of a mile up the road. Best damn person you've ever met in my life.
gonna say something like that.
Yeah. It's good living like that.
Alright, I was thinking of
So I gotta stop down and give you. I gotta stop down and give you a Christmas present. When are you usually around? I mean, I'll call you or
I'm
whatever.
around all the time.
I know that.
Tomorrow
but
I'm
like,
hitting Seven Springs.
you know what I mean? What's that?
Tomorrow I'm hitting Seven Springs.
You get out all this year?
I got a job at Mount Pleasant and I'm going to Seven Springs.
There you go.
Were you out today?
Nah, it's just my hiking boots. Not today. Today would have been a good day too. It's pretty dead up there. I was watching the trail cam. There isn't-
The early seasons when the
I
snow's
can't
good.
even ski anymore.
It's sad. I'm gonna do it until I can't ever. I'll be that guy on the 80.
Yep. I gotta get back out. Like I told you, nag me. I'm serious. You know, like you nag me. And chances are I'll just yeah, okay, fine.
No, we'll be open soon next week.
I guess I thought they opened.
They opened for the weekend. They closed this week. They're open.
Same thing. That's good. That's good.
Same with Laurel Mountain, Hidden Valley, all the same. So I was like, okay, I'll just hit Hidden Valley. It's on 31.
Right. No. Yeah, I saw Max was out there.
Who? Yeah.
Ask him.
He won't tell me. He's a secret agent man.
Yeah.
CIA agent.
CIA.
He looks familiar. I don't know.
I was in the post office. My picture was there. In the post office. I've been here 39 years, but you know what? I don't even know where the house is because I never bought it with neighbors. I live down here, but I
Where?
You like good chocolate chip cookies?
I'm good, buddy.
How long
I
you
used to
been
like
down
chocolate chip cookies so much so that I almost died
Oh, I
from
was gone.
them. Now I don't eat chocolate chip cookies and I can ski again.
I'll tell you what. I'll make
I'm
you
84.
dip. You got me by 6 years.
Yeah, I took care of myself when I was young.
So did I.
I'm gonna do this now. It's cold. So I'm gonna end this live stream now. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you watching. If you like what you see, leave a comment. If you don't like what you see, leave a comment. Tomorrow we're going to the police commission.
What is your name?
Good times. So see you tomorrow, 5 o'clock, West Hills Police Commission.
Brother,
Bye.
your brother.
Well, it'll be fun.
Cousin, okay.
Oh, they are.